side. Okay, so my underhook's down here, and I want to take the back. So first off, with the grip, when we're here, I don't want to be too close to the neck, because that means my elbow's too deep. It's very hard to get up, right? I need to be able to get up to the chair sit. So I want to have my hands a bit more like this underhook, more shallow. Okay, so it's just like my hand poking out. It's easier to get up on that elbow. And I want my arm over the top, blocking Bin's shoulder. So I want my elbow in front of his shoulder, connected here. Okay. Because I want to be ready, if he rolls away, I want him to drag me with him. Okay. If my elbow is behind his shoulder and he rolls away, it's gonna be hard to follow. Okay, you see that? So I gotta make sure my elbow locks over the top of the shoulder. Right. As I said, when I do that, he rolls and that pulls me through, and I can keep chasing it. So in this position, I'm going to work up into, so I'm going to drive off my feet here, and start bringing my knee behind my back and open my knee out. Now, what I want is I want to come up on my knee and not just sit back like this, like the regular chair sit. I'm going to improve our chair sit a little bit. Instead of like that, I want my foot like poking forward. Okay. So when I sit back, I pull them with my foot poking through the gap. So instead of, I think it's normally taught like we kind of fold and then tilt like this, I want to get up, put my foot here, and have my foot coming through the gap in front. Okay. So I want to end up poking that leg through. Driving here, foot sitting back behind my hips and poking that foot through. So you might even potentially get a hook immediately. I also want, a really important thing is my knees coming behind the shoulders here. Right. This gives me much better chance at actually taking the back because I can block his arms, and it also makes it hard for Bin to scoot lower on me. Okay. So when I come up, I bring my knee behind and sit back. I want to get my knee under this shoulder. Okay. It's now very difficult for Bin to scoot over the top of this leg, whereas knee here, he can start to scoot over. Even if I have my hook, he might clear that and scoot over. So I want to make sure that when I get here, I point my knee up. Okay. So, underhook down, drive, chair sit but pulling back, knee through, coming underneath the shoulder here. Okay. It also makes it harder to block hooks. So notice my arm now is opening his armor, and my knee's opening his armor. When he tries to reach for my foot, it's very difficult to get. Okay. Down here, he's going to block. Okay. Like this, much harder to block. I can shoot my leg across and work to the back. And potentially, there's either side. Once we get to this seated position, sometimes you do, like this knee comes in and blocks this shoulder. You can work to here and come across. Once from the back. Underhook on the downward side, drive, bring your knee wide, sit back, poke the foot through, and get your knee underneath their armpit. Okay. From there, we can start working either leg to the back and take it back. Let's go, guys. 3, 2, 1. So guys, just on that, because a few people are doing this, I don't want, it's like the regular chair sit would be like where I put my knee here, or ideally here, and then I sit to the other side like this. Because my foot's under, like normally with the chair sit, I then have to go to the other side to be able to like attack this. This is like a better angle for it, especially from the underhook side, where instead of having to go for the other side, my shin's not tied against his body like this. I actually want my knee back and my foot forward. Okay. So I'm now going like this. Okay. You see my foot's here, and when I fall back and kind of tilt him, I can shoot my foot through that gap. Okay. here. Knee back, out wide, foot comes forward, sit into that gap, and my foot starts to come in front. So I could potentially shoot a hook earlier, or if that's blocked at all, or if we get a chance, we put our knee under to secure the position better. And then we've got either side too. Cool. Let's do some, did anyone have any questions on that? A few people might have lost tightness on the upper body. Obviously, like, I have to be tight with my upper body. If someone's got big shoulders, sometimes I end up with my hands connected like this. I still need my elbow over the front, but sometimes I have my hands connected like this. Often because like Ben might be trying to go flat here and kind of driving back here, and it might be hard to get up. So I need my elbow to have some freedom to come behind. Okay. So if I'm too deep with this elbow, I'll get stuck when I'm getting up. Okay. So that's where often I have to like go to like an S grip, pull my elbow back a little bit. Same thing though, I need to stay tight with my chest. Yeah, pulling my knee. Once I get to here, my knee's coming out, folding that foot in, and not falling back here, but like shooting through my knee behind the shoulder. Let's do some specific training. Underhook side down, no hooks, got the seatbelt, and we'll go 1 for 1 from there. All right, 3, 2, 1.